Hey everyone, my name is Ender and welcome back to another episode of my multiplayer Let's Play. I'm really excited to be playing on this server again, and today what we're going to do is set up an enchantment table. That way we can start enchanting stuff. In the last episode we worked on our cave spider XP farm, and now that I can harvest some XP, it's time to start enchanting. Now before we get up and start doing that, I wanted to place a very important sign. I'm down here in my branch mine, which I am digging out at level 12, but we have something important to write here. Oops, yep, diamonds here. Oops, wrong button, there we go. Diamonds here. Alright guys, now as I told you guys, I was going to start branch mining, and I've only done, this is only my second branch. And if I find diamonds, I'm going to refrain from actually breaking them, because I want to wait till I either have Silk Touch or Fortune 3. That way I can get the most out of my diamonds. But here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 diamond blocks. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's not the biggest vein of diamonds. You can get up to 8 diamonds in a vein, but I'm certainly going to be happy with 4. Now the reason, for those of you who are curious why I'm waiting for either a Silk Touch or Fortune 3 enchantment, or really a Fortune enchantment of any strength, is that Fortune enchantments allow you to get up to 4 pieces of diamond per diamond ore block. And what Silk Touch does, and I'm sure most of you know this, but just for those of you who don't, what Silk Touch does is it allows you to pick up the block in its ore form, so we could actually break it later if we felt like it. But yeah, we have another 4 diamonds sitting there. Hopefully nobody finds our base and actually goes and digs those up, because that would be pretty unfortunate, but really would not be the end of the world. Now we have all the components for an enchantment table aside from a book, and we need 3 reeds to make a book, and we now have 4, so I'm actually going to harvest all these. I'm going to leave 1 sugarcane here, that way I can continue to grow sugarcanes, because we'll eventually need to get the 30 bookcases that are required for the enchantment table. We won't be able to set up that portion of it today. However, we can at least get the table down and we can start building the room. I want to make a nice looking enchantment room. I've seen some pretty cool designs made by other people who post YouTube videos, and I'd like to try to do something of my own. Now I'm probably not going to incorporate any redstone into it, due to the fact that it's not usually really my style of play. I don't really need anything super fancy. I wanted to get the job done and actually look nice too. So that's the goal. Now let's actually craft this book here. So we're going to make some paper and then a book. There we go. And let's grab all of our other pieces of the enchantment table that we need, and we can finally craft this bad boy. So we're going to place the 4 pieces of obsidian down, 2 pieces of diamonds for kind of like the corner. And there we go, we have an enchantment table. Finally, we can start enchanting stuff. I'm going to put some melons away here. We have plenty of those. And let's also throw our pumpkins away. We also need to start incorporating some more jack-o'-lanterns into this base. So that is also what we're going to be doing today. Now, last episode was a bit short. I had to put a lot of editing into it, so it felt like, based off the work that I was putting into it, that it was like a lot longer episode. I usually try to make these 25 to 30 minutes long, but that was not the case. Last episode was only like 18 minutes long, so I do apologize. Now I'm gonna put the enchantment table right up here. I realized that I had said I was going to possibly put the nether portal up here, and I decided not to, but I think that having the enchantment table up here would look really neat. So that is what I'm going to do, assuming that I have enough room to do that. I think the mountain should provide a big enough room. You don't really need a super large area for an enchantment room setup, but I do want to make this one look nice, so I am going to take a bit more room than what is required. Now, I'm sure that very many of you are familiar with how to set up an enchantment table. Basically, you need to put the enchantment table down. You have to have a ring of blocks that's free space around it, and then in a 5x5 square around the enchantment table, you need to make bookshelves that are rows of 2 block high. So basically it turns out to be 30 bookshelves. I'm sure most of you are familiar with what I'm talking about. It's the standard bookshelf design. Now I know that in 1.3, when that is released, we are gonna the enchantment table is gonna require less bookshelves to function at the top efficiency, and it's also going to be a lower level of XP in order to get the highest level enchantment. Currently it's level 50, that's the highest, and when 1.3 comes out, I believe it's going to be 30, which is exciting. That'll be make it a lot easier. Plus there's going to be more ways to get XP, such as mining ores and smelting ores and stuff like that. So quite frankly, I'm just going to ramble on here for a little bit. I feel that it's kind of going to be too easy to get XP in 1.3. It's not that I think that's a bad thing, but I feel like it's going to take away from the satisfaction of getting a high level enchantment. And no, that's not really anything too important. It's just, you know, kind of my opinion. I feel that when you get a level 50 enchantment after grinding and grinding forever on your XP farm in order to get that high of an enchantment, it does kind of take away a little bit. But like I said, it's certainly not the end of the world. Now I'm trying to map this out here. I'd like 3 blocks of space before the bookshelves start. So they would start here, there would be a space between them, and then this right here is where the enchantment table would go. Now I believe you can break the enchantment table. I'm gonna test it. I'm praying right now that you can get this back. Oh, maybe you use iron. Okay, thank goodness. So you can get it back, so if we have to move it, that won't be a problem. You'd think I'd know whether or not you could do that, but I've actually never had to move one. I've always kept it in its permanent place, to be honest. Hold on, I'm just adjusting my headphones real quick, and my keyboard, obviously. I'm sure you can hear that. Anyways, back onto another different topic. I wanted to mention something. A friend of mine, Craftbench, she's another person who uploads YouTube videos. We put each other in our other channel boxes, try to help each other out a little bit. He was asking me about kind of my keyboard setup, because I realized that a lot of times YouTubers will have a problem where you can hear their mouse clicking and their keyboard pressing, I guess, in the video. And for some people it gets to be quite annoying. And he asked, you know, how is it that, you know, you can't hear it in my videos? Well, he did guess it correctly. I do have the Apple low profile keyboard setup. You can see it. I just uploaded a setup video, and it kind of shows, you know, how I record and such, and you can actually see the keyboard there. But basically the keys are very, very low profile. They don't stick up very far off the keyboard itself, and I do think that helps, because the keyboard is very, very silent. I can barely hear it myself when I actually press down on the keyboard, so I highly doubt, you know, that you guys would actually hear it yourselves. So real quick, we're just gonna put torches down to signify or simplify, whatever you want to call it, where the bookcases are gonna go as soon as we have them. As I said, we do not have access to them right now. So we have 3 spaces there. Now I'd like to make 3 spaces this way as well, but we've run into the end of the mountain here, so might not be as possible as we'd like it to be. But I'm going to continue digging here. And there's a couple things I wanted to talk about. This topic's a bit random. It doesn't really have anything to do with gaming at all. But I wanted to talk to you guys about pets, like in real life. I currently have 3 dogs. We just actually got our 3rd dog about a month or 2 ago. She is a French bulldog. Her name is Harley, and it seems that a lot of people think she's adorable. She's one of those dogs, one of those smaller French bulldogs, and she is actually really cute. A lot of girls actually like her. Like, we joke that she's the chick magnet, and that me and my friends are gonna take her to the mall or something. I don't know. It's quite funny. Harley is a funny dog. She's kind of goofy in a way, almost, because she's still a puppy, so she's still pretty clumsy and whatnot. But anyways, I wanted to kind of take this chance to interact with you guys, kind of learn a bit more about you, because I want you guys to feel like you and I are like friends, you know, not that I get the feeling with some YouTube commentators like that they're above their viewers, and I'm not naming any names. It's no one that I'm, you know, personally friends with or subscribed to or anything like that. But I do feel like there are some occasions rather, where the commentator seems to be almost above their viewers, and I don't want that to be the case with my channel. I want you guys to feel like you know, like I said, like we're good friends, and I kind of wanted to get to know what kind of animals you guys had. Now, I also have a lizard in addition to the puppies. That's my actual pet. You know, the dogs are kind of our entire family's pets. You know, we all chip in to take care of them. The lizard's more of my pet. It's kind of my dad takes an interest in it as well. He watched it while I was out of town a couple of weeks ago, and he actually really enjoys taking care of it as well, which is cool. But I did show the lizard in my setup video that I keep referencing, and I may or may not do a full video just showing off the lizard later on. I haven't decided that, but some people seem to show some interest into it, so I'm debating it. But anyways, I'm going to go drop some resources off here. I kind of want to know what kind of pets you have. Now, feel free to tell me any types of pets you have, you know, dogs, cats. I'm not really a cat person. However, if any of you watch Seamus, or SSOHBKC, nobody really calls him that, but Seamus, he just got a new cat. He called it Mr. Meowgie, even though it's a girl cat. He's kind of not really turning me on to cats, but it kind of seems like they're pretty cool. His cat looks pretty awesome, I must admit, even though I'm really not a big cat fan. My grandma's actually got a ton of cats, but that's a bit off topic as well. Do I have any clean stone? Oh wow, I have moss stone. That might look cool for an enchantment table. But anyways, I also want to start where's my cobblestone? I also want to start cooking up a stack of cobblestone. That way we can get some clean stone going. So let me do that while I continue here. But yeah, I definitely want to hear about whatever pets you have, but I also am excited to hear if any of you have a bit more exotic of a pet, meaning, you know, something that not most people have. Like, it would be really cool if some of you had really wild pets. Like, I know some people, at least here in America, can get, I think you have to have a license, but you can actually have a pet chimpanzee. I always thought that would be awesome, but I bet you they eat a lot of food, so it'd probably be pretty costly to have a pet chimpanzee, but it would be pretty neat because they are rather intelligent compared to the other animals. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. If any of you have, you know, like bearded dragons or, I don't know, snakes, stuff like that, I would really love to hear about it, because animals, it's not that they're really a big interest of mine, but it would be neat to hear how some of you other people out there feel about animals. I don't know, it'd be kind of cool. So let me know in the comments. It's always great to hear what you guys have to say, so I'm really looking forward to it. Other than that, guys, I've been realizing today that Minecraft 1.3 is very near. It's an update it seems like we've all been waiting for forever, and I'm glad. I think we have about a week or two. I know it comes out August 1st. I just don't really feel like doing the math, to be quite honest. Anyways, more gravel here, it seems. I hate gravel so much. But yeah, I'm really excited for 1.3. For those of you who might not have been following me over from my last channel, or haven't seen some of the comments that I've been replying to, that I have been replying to, I am going to be starting a single player Let's Play once 1.3 comes out. Basically, you know, this multiplayer Let's Play will continue for sure, because it's a lot of fun and I really think we're gaining some ground on this world. But I am going to throw in an additional series, being my single player Let's Play. That's going to be kind of my main Let's Play, so to speak. It's going to be, you know, the world that I put a ton of effort into, and that I hope to have a series going for quite some time. I don't want it to die out quickly. But as I said, I will keep up definitely with this series here. I really am enjoying this world, and I think that it's going pretty well. But I also will start, like I said, the single player Let's Play, and I wanted to kind of give a little bit more information about it. I probably will not be using mods, guys. I know that might irritate some of you. However, when a new update comes out, I kind of want to get the legitimate feel for it, if that makes sense, meaning nothing unnatural, everything the way that it would be if I were to just download the straight up update. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be doing any mods, and I feel that will be for the best. However, I am still deciding on whether or not to do a texture pack. Just know that if I do use a texture pack, it will not be anything radical, because I know that everybody is okay with the default texture pack, but not everybody is okay with crazy texture packs and it seems like a lot of you have been enjoying this faithful texture pack that I'm using here. The reason a lot of you are okay with it is because it is very, very similar to the standard default texture pack. It's just HD basically, so it looks a bit nicer, and I really do like this texture pack. However, I might go for something a little bit different just to add a bit of variety, or I might go with the default texture pack. But regardless, I think that either way, I'm really excited for the single player series, and I do think that it is going to be a lot of fun. And I'd like to get a lot of your guys' involvement with the world, such as, you know, I'll do frequent world downloads. That way you guys can constantly be playing on it. Hopefully you guys won't give me any spoilers, but you know, like I said, I'll make frequent downloads available, and I'll be always taking your guys' suggestion. What I might do, what I was thinking about doing, is doing something similar to what I know Chimney Swift does it, and I think a lot of other YouTubers do it as well. But I was thinking I would take suggestions on either Facebook or Twitter, probably Twitter, where you guys could tell me something that you'd like me to build, and maybe once a week I will take one Twitter suggestion and try to build it to the best of my abilities. I think that would be fun, and it would get me, it would get me to start, you know, building more things, you know, that I'm more than, you know, what I'm just comfortable with, and two, it would also kind of get you guys active with the series, which I think would be a good thing, because I do want you guys to feel like you're involved for sure. That is something that is very important to me, so hopefully that will happen, because I think that'll be something, you know, that's a positive. Anyways, here guys, I'm gonna change this small stack of wooden planks into logs, or other way around, logs into planks. I'm gonna take the clean stone, and I'm actually gonna start making some stone bricks here. There we go. Let's go see what we're working with on our floor now. I'd like to continue this wooden path and maybe have it carry in here around the enchantment oh wow, I almost just fell there. That would not have been good. But I might have it carry around, but I'd also like to introduce some stone bricks into the picture, because I do think that that would look pretty nice as well. So what I'm going to try here is, let's start with going around in a ring here. And then what I'll also do is have an, will that work? What am I doing wrong here? I feel like this is not lined up correctly. Oh, it is. I believe it is. I'd like to have the inner ring be wooden planks as well, and then we'll have, yeah, the far inner ring, and then the middle ring could be stone bricks. I think that that could look nice. Sorry, I have to keep adjusting my headphone. For some reason today it keeps falling out of my ear, which is quite frustrating. Now, I'd normally, when I design with stone bricks and wooden planks, I'd do it the other way around. I'd have the outside be stone bricks, the inside be wooden planks, but I figured we'd try something a bit new today. Every time I start a new world, or I guess in this case join a new server, I try to switch up the building styles, because I feel that if you're not careful, you can tend to replicate what you build, and then you end up doing the same building styles over and over again. Now, there's cases where that's not a bad thing if it, you know, is a very, very good looking building style that you're really comfortable with. You can keep replicating it, and I don't think that's a bad thing. However, for the sake of the fact that you guys are watching me build everything, and you probably don't want to see things go down exactly the same all the time, I am going to try to switch it up just a bit. Now, I have to make sure I put dirt under here in order to attempt to conceal this base here. We were one wooden plank short. That's terrible. Man, that's a bummer. I guess we'll have to go grab some more wooden planks. That's okay. But yeah, like I was saying, I am gonna try to switch up the building styles. That way, it's not too monotonous. Hopefully, things are going well. Whoa, what is the deal with that? Yeah, that glitched out just a bit. Let's grab some more wooden planks. I'm gonna actually let it go to 16. That way, we get an even number here for the stone bricks. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so now I think that our room is getting pretty close to done here. I think this is starting to look pretty nice. Now, remember that this clean stone here is just going to be covered up with bookcases. Now, the bookshelves are going to go up too high, which is going to leave a one block wide, or 1 block tall rather, gap around it, which I think I am going to keep. I might actually even raise this roof to 4 blocks high. That way we can have a 2 block space. I don't want it so that the bookcases go straight up into the wall, because then I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it'll be more open if there's space above it. That way this room, like I said, feels really open, and I'm not sure how to explain it exactly, but like I said, I just want it to be open basically. Alright, let's do some more concealing work here. There goes our shovel. Okay. And you can hear my dog. Yeah. Oh, back to what I was saying. I have actually never finished this. I said I had a French bulldog. I also have 2 schnauzers, miniature schnauzers. They're pretty cool looking dogs. It looks like they have a beard, and I don't know, they're cool. We have 2 of them. We've had one of them for about 4, maybe 5 years. The other one's a little bit younger. He's like 3, and they're really sweet dogs. But one of them likes a lot of attention. He gets very, very needy, and the introduction of this 3rd dog really has not been good for him, because he's been quite upset with the less attention that he's been getting. Because, you know, obviously when you have a puppy, you have to kind of tend to them full time, and that means a lot less attention for him. So he hasn't been the happiest camper, but he'll make it through it. No worries for sure. Alright, let's see. Am I getting the lighting right? The lighting right here, not writing. Yeah, it's got to go there. Okay. Now, I think we should go see if we can maybe integrate some pumpkins into this design. I feel like pumpkins don't go as nicely with a build as glowstone does, but unfortunately, we actually do have a pathway or a portal to the Nether. We made that, I think, 2 episodes back. However, I don't really want to go in there right now, and I haven't started really exploring it, and I don't even know if there's glowstone near the portal itself. But let's try to get some jack-o'-lanterns in here. Now, real quick, guys, I am going to check my timer, so excuse the lack of movement on camera. Okay, we're at 23 minutes, but to kind of make up for my very short episode, I'm going to keep going till just about 30. Now, I think it would be cool to maybe use them for lighting in the ceiling. However, because I don't think the orange looks really cool in the ceiling, I'm going to put them 1 block higher. We'll still get light. Why can't I place that down? That's not letting me place. What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna... Alright, what is wrong with that? Can I not place pumpkins, or what? Yeah, that can be placed there, so why can't it be placed up in the roof? I think what has to happen here, actually, I think I've had this problem before. I think they have to have kind of like a solid ground. Yeah. And then we can remove the block and it'll leave it up in the ceiling. But that'll be unfortunate because all of our ceiling will be all filled in with cobblestone. I'll have to get some clean stone to clean it up. But yeah, I think having them recessed 1 block, if that's the right word, recessed maybe, 1 block into the ceiling, and then maybe we can put glass there. Oh, that might actually look cool. Let's go grab some glass. If we have some, we might not. We might only have glass panes. Yeah, I think that might be the case. Let me go check real quick. If that is the case, that's actually quite unfortunate, because I think it would look cool if we had glass there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have any. That's okay, but I think you guys can picture there being some glass there, and I can certainly get some off camera and do it in the next episode. But for now, I think we should see if we can place this up here. Like I said, we are going to have to come in here and fill this in with clean stone, because Minecraft is difficult, unfortunately. But let's see, how would we do this? I definitely want one above it, and I think it would be cool to have it every other block. We do actually have the pumpkins for that, so maybe we should try that. Now we gotta think of a system here that will make it a bit easier, that way we don't wreck so much of the ceiling. So I think what I'll do is I'll dig out a 3 wide space here, and I'm gonna go up, and then we're gonna place the floors down, and I know that's dark, so let me put a torch. And then what we'll do is we'll put the pumpkins where they need to be, and then break all the blocks, and that way we only really have to replace 1 block in the ceiling. So let's get that clean stone. Yeah, we only have to place 1 block. So that looks pretty cool, and I do think that the like I said, that the the glass idea will actually look pretty cool, so I probably will try to do that off camera. Alright, this is a pain in the butt. I really do not like gravel. I'm really have been struggling with it lately because there's so much of it on this mountain. Every time I dig into a new room, it seems there is gravel just waiting for me, like it's, you know, trying to torment me or something. I know it's not the end of the world, guys, but it is quite frustrating. Now this goes out to the outside, so we're gonna put a clean stone block there, and then some cobblestone around here. Alright, there we go. Let's put a torch down so you guys can see. Alright, we got that done. Let's hop back down. We can break these out and then just replace our clean stone block. Oh, that's stone bricks. Clean stone. There we go. Now we have to clean all this up too. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a pain to do this, but it's certainly okay. I think it'll end up looking nice once we get the glass there. We might not do the glass idea, but I think that it would look cool, and it's gonna provide enough lighting, hopefully, if we do it every other block like this. That way we don't have to use maybe any torches in here at all. That would be pretty neat. But I think this is definitely a good start. We can only really do very low level enchantments right now. It doesn't even look like we can do any enchantments. Maybe without a bookshelf you can't do anything. I can't even click on it. It's not even letting me. It's kind of glitchy here, it seems like, in multiplayer, but really not the end of the world. Oh, there it goes. Now it's doing it. Nope, no good. We definitely need some bookcases around it. I don't even think it'll give you a high enough enchantment without them, but it's something for us to work towards. We definitely have to harvest the sugarcane farm a lot more than we have been, and it looks like the enchantment GUI or whatever it's called is coming up on screen. Alright guys, that's been about 28 minutes, and that was actually 28 minutes of solid recording. I don't believe I'll have any cutscenes in this video because it's just been all one take. Let's put some supplies away. Now I'm really excited to be able to harvest the diamonds we found. Like I said, we have to start getting an enchantment going, and in order to do that, we just have to be patient and let our sugar canes grow in. It's a very long process compared to how fast the melons and pumpkins grow in, but if we can stick through it, then we'll eventually be able to get some nice enchantments, which I'm excited about. It's just gonna take time, unfortunately, and you know, that's for me to wait out. Now, the nice thing is I believe that the server actually runs, maybe, while I'm not online. I wonder if somebody has to actually be online in order for the world to be running, or if it just runs all the time, because in that case, then you would think that they would grow even if I wasn't playing, but I doubt that they do. That seems a bit too good to be true. But that's alright. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Hopefully it was long enough to make up for the very short episode last time. Not too many people complained, to be honest, but I feel bad because I like to bring you guys content that is enjoyable and long enough for you guys to watch. But anyways, I'd like to see you guys back here next episode, so hopefully you'll stick around. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I'm really liking this world. I really think we're getting off to a good start, and I can't wait to actually start enchanting stuff. It's gonna be great once we can get a nice enchantment on our weapons and possibly some armor, and then maybe we can go out looking for some other members' bases and start doing some pranks and stuff like that if we're protected. Well guys, I want to thank you all for watching again. Leave comments below about the stuff that I talked about in this video. I know I mentioned a lot. I do read through them all, and I respond to all of them as well. I will do that as long as I can. I realize that there might come a day when the channel has too many viewers to where I can't reply to them all, but we're definitely not there yet, and I love being able to interact with you guys. So, like I said, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye.